Cause it just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better. It's a vibe with H2. The chat is always lit, so stay tuned. It's a vibe with H2. We got good music, we can sing a tune. Vibe with H2. Vibe with H2. Vibe with H2. We got the vibe with H2.
What's up? Hey y'all. It's nice here today. As you can see, it's a good time today. It's a good time. Great today. As you can see, you see the birthday cake. As you can see. You see the 32. Huh? Can you? Can you tell? Can you? Can you tell? It's a whole birthday today. It's a birthday. It's a whole birthday. It's a birthday. It's Lisa's birthday today. Listen. Okay. What's a given, girl? Ooh, it's given. It's my birthday. We gonna pop. It's a birthday. It's my birthday. Huh? It's my birthday. A fine one. It's my birthday. Listen. Cute one. It's my birthday. It's a birthday. A boss lady. It's my birthday. It's a birthday. Love the iPhoning. Literally. It's my birthday. It's Fanny's birthday today. Let me take a boomerang. We're vibing. We're birthdaying. We're grateful. Wait. Yeah. Okay. And let's just make sure it's on. I'm taking a boomerang. Okay. First. Then we'll do a whole. It's my birthday, y'all. And of course we had to get pongarara. Oh, we filmed it. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just... My bad. Yay! Give me a glass. It is your party. It is my party. Now I'm Sunday. It is my party. It is your party. It is your party. It is your party. Now I'm Sunday. It's my party. It is your party. Happy birthday. Huh? 32. Look at you. Huh? 32. Huh? Look at you. Are you 32 or is 32 telling you? I think 32 is telling me. Look at the girl. I see the girl. Wait. No, please. At least let me take a okay, my bad. Give me a chance. I'm sorry. Give me a chance. We have to do this, you know, for the purposes of content creation. And first I must post this one. Happy birthday, at Lisa. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yummy. Okay, cool. Alright. Let me get a boomerang of you pouring your champs. Okay. Ready, set, yes, go. Alright. Yay. Very happy. Hey, let me do me about post some more. This is little. Actually. Look at how gorgeous this is. I like it. May I? Party for three. Party for 3?
Let's put like,
Just see.
party for 3. It's my birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Celebrating.
Yay. Okay, so. Do you have something to say?
We got a toast. I'm just so grateful. Gratitude for life today, for this, the vibes. I'm just grateful all around. That's my vibe, hey? That's
Yeah.
my,
Gratitude.
Literally, that's all I've been doing. Like, even before we started shooting, this whole morning, just gratitude. I'm grateful for this and that, and yeah. Gratitude.
Yay, so grateful for you, grateful for your life. Let's get a boomerang cheersy. 1, 2, 3. Cheers! Yeah, very grateful for you. Very grateful for you and your life. And for your journey. I think you're absolutely amazing. You keep thriving. You're a butterfly for real. And you just keep blooming. So, we're grateful for you and love you.
Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. We were just celebrating life over here.
I wanted to share, you know what I mean?
Yes. It's Buddy's birthday today and we're just celebrating life today. We're super excited. It's giving life.
It's giving life, exactly.
Very much so.
Before we go anywhere, do you want to talk about our performance at EK's? How lit was that?
Yeah, that was super lit. It was the first annual talent show, and there were how many contestants? About 6 at the semi-final, and at the finals, I think there were like 5.
Oh yeah, yes.
And I was one of the judges. That was just like one of the most difficult positions to ever be put in. First of all. You know? But it also took me back to who I was. And it also made me appreciate my journey in art, because art is different for every one of us.
Yes, definitely.
I realized that we look at it differently. And for me, this weekend let me speak for myself. I've been starving for a performance. I've been starving for a good performance, and I felt like Saturday was my chance because we were showcasing talent and I was one of the judges, you know?
Yeah.
And I felt like I need to not just talk, but walk.
Show up.
And I had to show up. I showed up because I've been so hungry to perform, to share my art, to just get creative on stage, and to show the contestants like what it was that I was looking for personally.
Yeah.
But it's just so amazing how everyone is just so artistic in their own way. And it's the journey is similar, but not really the same, because I could see myself in a lot of them.
Yep, literally.
But also, I just came back to the fact that I am a superstar. I'm not even gonna contest it. I'm a superstar, and it is what it is, because the performance this weekend validated that for me.
Yeah, and listen, some parts are a blur. Yeah. That's how gone. Deep in it.
I was really in it. Like Barbie, you know?
Melanin Barbie, deep in it.
Deep
Listen.
in it. It was amazing.
It was amazing. It took me back to, remember that competition we entered? Took me back to that, and I felt like, but we've been showing up. We've been showing up.
Literally.
Yeah, but it's cool to see, upcoming I'm also upcoming, but I'm not where I started.
Yes.
And
but you mean upcoming in a sense of like the talent, like because
yes,
the people that were like that entered, most of them are people that are
inexperienced,
getting into the art scene.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's very new to them. For you, it's been a journey.
And I guess just seeing them took me back to my beginning days.
Exactly. When you decided
really cool.
that I want to get on a stage and sing.
It was really cool. It was a cool experience. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Me too.
Watching the contestants and performing was a jump. We had such a good time.
It was. EKs is like the place to be, guys. Literally, when it comes to artists, performances, live bands,
definitely
EK's place is the place to be. It was so packed.
Listen,
people left seats.
People that had never been. There was a guy that approached me and was like, "I've never been to such. I saw this and I was like, let me try." And he had a blast.
It was lit.
A blast.
Yeah, no. Come through to EKs. It's pretty lit.
It's a jump.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but that was the weekend. We had the performance.
Yeah, that was it. It was a cold weekend, so.
Very cold.
Yeah.
It was very cold. But we set that state on fire, so
Listen.
give them a little heat, so that's not bad. Climate change.
Little bit. Okay. We can get into the topic of the day. And this one ties into last week's
episode.
Yeah, the generation gap. This one is my 2K.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Gen Z, baby. Specifically, my 2K.
My 2K.
From the west side to the east side.
So I chose them because for the longest time, you'll always hear people going, "Oh, my 2K this, oh, my 2K do this, oh, my 2K do that." And I just wondered, like, just for a second, like, I'll call it what, playing devil's advocate or whatever. Like, what are these kids going through?
Okay.
What are the battles they are dealing with? And more than anything, I wanted to understand this population. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. And going into this topic, I understand that we're not condoning like destructive behavior. And we also understand there are outliers in life, in everything. Those people that are extreme, I'm also not talking about them. Put them aside. I'm just talking about the general population. I feel children are raised in very dysfunctional environments and are expected to perform like upstanding citizens, like healthy, doing the right thing all the time type of vibe. I feel people tend to want to make as if my 2K created, I don't know, this pace of life and they found it. My 2K didn't create groove, they found it. And I feel like sometimes it's just too easy to blame them than have to deal with your stuff. I feel like there are grown-ups that are still trying to figure out life, because I mean life is life,
Yeah.
And so sometimes I feel like, how are they supposed to have it figured out if adults sometimes don't even have it figured out?
I hear you.
That's
Yeah.
where I was thinking and coming from, because life is very different now, and also expecting to raise my 2K with rules and standards that the 60s or 70s or 80s is never gonna work. And I think it's unfair to even expect them to understand or whatever, considering they were born in these times.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to fall short if you're compared to someone.
That's true.
And
That's so true. With Gen Zs, with 2K Gen Zs, they came into a generation, they came here when technology was already at a go. When we look at Gen Zs, we need to think of a generation that came through when technology was already here. And life is completely different from the baby boomers, the Gen X's, and the greatest generation. In a sense that with, let's say, baby boomers and Gen X's, for them back in the day, starting a business was very tricky. Do you understand what I mean? Whereas today with the Gen Z, social media has become such a powerful tool for every single one of us. You can be a businesswoman in a second. Gen Y's, yes, which is us, millennials, for us, when we were growing up, the one thing we were prioritizing was school. Education was like our thing. You needed to be educated. You need to be a perfect product of the system. Of which I felt like I was at some point. Like, you need to be a perfect product of the system. And that's what we strive for. Because if you have a good accent, if you can speak pure English, and then you're it, right? That was the standards. The Gen Zs are getting here when things are fast-paced. It's actually believed that like they have a shorter attention span. And we can attribute that to social media because reels can't be more than 30 seconds long because then I'm bored, I'm over it.
Exactly.
So they have like an 8-second attention span. And with TikTok in the mix, we can actually agree with it because you can't really go through, how many videos do you go through? Do you understand? And so that's just the Gen Z vibe. They got here with immense pressure on them.
Exactly.
Let's acknowledge the fact that there's so much damage that has been caused onto the environment. They found problems.
Exactly.
They arrived and they found problems. But they got here at a time where, let's talk about South Africa, where we were liberated. That's why I say you're from the west side to the east side, from the north side to the side. I must come together. Let's get ready for the new millennium. You remember that year? And you expect 2Ks not to be partying wild. Do you understand? That was the energy we invited them into. You cannot fight Lee 2K for proof. You're lying. We sent them into this world, bro.
Literally,
the entire nation.
And if anything, perfected it.
Literally.
They perfected it and killed it, and now we're like,
They did. With Gen Zs, they grew up with social media where with us, the importance of going to university, it's a thing. For them, I can just go on YouTube, watch tutorials, and become something someone else is not.
Yeah.
You have, people that have YouTube channels that have blown up, that are making a living out of social media.
Exactly.
People that are that don't have to work hard at all, but are working smart to have what they have because of the technology and how advanced life is. People have this notion that my 2K are entitled.
Yeah.
But when you look at the circumstances.
Exactly.
How do you expect them to carry the fear that they never experienced?
Exactly. They know nothing about struggle.
Yes. So how do you expect them to carry that? And you want to say, oh no, they're entitled. No. Let's look at the environment that they came into. Back in the day, having one failed business, they try so hard to normalize. It's okay to fail, once. But in this day and age, we need to normalize failing 10 times and still getting back up. Because that's how fast-paced this world is today.
Yeah.
Today it's not just one failed business idea. It's 10. And then still making it work. That's the pressure that the Gen Zs are waking up to this day and age. And that is why you get, these crypto kids that are in their 20s being millionaires and billionaires. And because the world is no longer the same.
It is not.
And we cannot treat them the same.
We can't. And that's my thing. Like, maybe we need to change our approach. Maybe we need to change. Something needs to change. Something needs to change.
Literally. I agree. All right, let's.
Yeah, we can get into.
Let's play that game.
We can play that game.
Let's play that game. Let's play that game.
Okay, so with the game, this one, we're gonna call it, what does it mean? So I'll read a phrase or a word, and then I'll give you options as to what it means. And then let's see if, this is a Gen Z quiz on the lingo. First one is OOMF. Here are the options.
Okay.
Only one main friend, or one of my fans, or last one of my followers.
C, the last one.
She got it right.
Bro, like I low-key feel like I'm getting younger by the day.
Right?
Yeah. I know I'm Gen Y, but like, what? How do I resonate with all these Gens? And this is just the first question, Claire. I hope I don't get the rest wrong.
Okay, this is gonna be an easy one too.
Okay.
Drip.
Okay.
A problem with the plumbing when you call someone out and they start fake crying to get out of it. A stylish outfit.
A stylish outfit.
Drip, drip.
Drip is forever.
Drip is forever.
forever.
Nankuma mako. Drip is forever. What does bait mean? Bait.
Bet.
Bet, here are your options. The act of betting money on the basis of an unpredictable outcome. To agree with someone, to let someone in on a joke.
To agree with someone.
Really? I'm not sure.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah. Ne?
Yeah, bet.
I think it is.
It's like agree, like bet.
She got it right. Bet. I wasn't sure about that one.
Yeah, nah, listen.
Living rent-free.
Oh.
Yeah. When you can't stop thinking about someone or something, when you're behind on rent, when you live with your parents and don't have to worry about rent.
The first one.
The first one. Yay, she got it right. What does simp mean?
Okay.
Abbreviation for simple. Used to refer to someone who dresses very basic. Used to refer to someone who goes above and beyond for someone they like.
Yeah, that's what a simp is. Someone that goes above and beyond for someone that they like.
Killing it! What does camp? I don't know what camping or I don't know. Anyway, camp. And here are options: to stay up all night in anticipation of something, to queue up outside for a concert, or used to refer to something that is ironically stylish, like Crocs.
I don't know this one.
I also didn't. It's actually the last one. Yeah.
Oh.
Crocs.
So you call that what, camping?
Yeah, camp. I don't know.
Camp.
I don't know.
Okay.
Guess. I mean, are they stylish? Cause they came back.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Taking an L. I don't know this one as well.
Okay.
When someone experiences defeat, when someone needs to take a bathroom break, used to refer to taking a minute when things start heating up during a board game.
The first one.
It is the first one. What does sending mean? Sending.
Okay.
When someone is expecting to be out of town for an unforeseen period of time, when someone DMs you a hilarious meme, when something is so hilarious, it makes you want to like scream laugh.
Yes, that one. You're sending me right now.
Yeah. She's right. Sass.
Okay.
I like this one just because I like saying sass. Abbreviation for suspect, suspicious. Abbreviation for the horror film Suspiria. Yo, what? Okay, we don't have that in South Africa. I don't know about that. Or used to refer to a bad smell.
What's the first one?
Abbreviation for suspect, suspicious.
Isn't it the first one?
It is the first one. Big yikes.
Okay.
When a situation has escalated beyond control, when a situation is extremely embarrassing and unfortunate for you or someone else, or a cooler way of saying yuck.
Isn't it a cool way of saying yuck?
It is.
Big yikes.
And that was
The game.
She did so well.
Guys, give it 2K, okay? Don't ever
in a
get it
nutshell,
twisted. Don't ever question
yeah.
me. Don't ever like, what? No, what?
Just girl.
What gap? What generation gap? Because I
What
just
is
breezed
that?
it.
What is that?
Period.
She breezed it.
Last week there was a gap. Now it doesn't exist
Gone.
anymore. You know why? Because I participate in the activities. Get into the activities.
Be like this girl.
Be like me. We'll
You
put them in the
understand?
description box.
Yeah,
then.
no, don't
Just
worry.
Get involved
We got
because
you.
the whole point is for us to be connected. The
It
whole
is.
point is for us to get to know each other,
Exactly.
to understand why we are the way we are, so that we can love each other from that place, from authenticity, and grow in that way. It is really our time right now.
I couldn't have said it any
It is Women's Month. I'm not even just trying to focus on the women for real, but it's our time right now. It is our time.
So
Let's do it.
let's do it. And that was the game.
Yay!
Mhm. Keeping it.
Let's keep it 100, shall we?
100.
Yes.
100.
All right.
Before I even got into like my advice, I bumped into this list of a couple of characteristics, like Gen Z characteristics, and I felt like, you know what, I want to highlight these things. So, Gen Z, they are diverse, which is true. Pragmatic, they are shrewd, progressive. Apparently the best educated gen yet.
I agree.
Globally connected, very mobilized, ethical, also individualistic, spiritual, and communaholics, addicted to communication. And last one, they are radically inclusive. And I found like, that's dope. That's amazing.
It is.
That's amazing. And from that, I felt like, yo, Matuke, y'all are powerful. Y'all are powerful. Stay true to who you guys are. Live your best life, but do it mindfully. Don't lose yourself in the mess. Learn to preserve yourself and prioritize your well-being.
Literally. For me, with Gen Z's, my 2K, I wanted to keep it 100 and acknowledge what that generation has done for me, and how they've impacted me. They've triggered me. Gen Z's and my 2K specifically have triggered me in a sense that they are very relentless of who they are and what they want and who they want to be. And from a girl who grew up in the 90s, who was a people pleaser, that was such a shock for me. And for them to be able, that's why
I think that's why people go. I think it triggers people.
it does. That's why I'm acknowledging that for me, is I had to acknowledge that it triggered the people pleaser in me. And the Gen Zs are a wake-up call to stop people pleasing.
No?
The Gen Zs are a wake-up call to be a brand. Stop. We watch movies and romanticize things and want fairy tales and what Gen Zs create their own movies.
Yep.
Do you understand what I mean? And from the minute you open your social media account and whatever, you create a brand. Gen Alphas are already like even like on another level.
On another level.
You have babies that are famous.
Yeah.
Babies that are famous. So Gen Zs knew that, okay, this is the amount of pressure that is put on us and this is how we have to move forward. We need to acknowledge the pressure that they are put under.
Yes.
It's too much.
It
It
is.
is too much. But at the same time, we need to acknowledge how relentless they are at going after what they want. My little sister was very like, she had her boundaries in place. And that's what a Gen Z is about. Like a Gen Z will let you know that you don't,
Stand
this
their
is
ground.
me, this is
You're
the,
not gonna shake me.
Even with relationships, I saw her approach relationships in a way that I could not, you know? And I was like, whoa, girl, like, how do you do it? She's like, girl, a man's gotta love you more, period. I was like, what? How's that your energy? Because we grew up knowing, you need to do this for a man, you need to, you know? But with her, she was like, you gotta love me more because I'm the prize.
Period.
And for me, that was like, whoa, I see. You know? So that's why I was saying last week, parents and whoever should be open to these new generations because it's new ways of living. Like, I used to be scared of, you know, oh, let's not make babies because we don't know what the world is turning into. Oh, you know what I mean? But I'm like, no, you have nothing to worry about.
For real.
Because every generation that comes through with a different energy.
For real.
They can shift movements. You know what I mean? That's so true. There's really nothing to be scared of. We just need to realize how abundant we are on this earth. We need to realize that the gaps that we think exist are not really gaps. We need to bridge these gaps in order for us to really come to our true self, be with the times. Let's get with the times.
We're not changing the fundamentals.
No, we're just getting with the times.
Yeah, the approach.
Exactly. Things need to be a little different. And for me, Gen Zs help me be relentless about what I do. I have a YouTube channel now, Hello Vibe with H2. I post intentionally. I'm a brand. Exactly. Whatever I put out is what I want you to know. You know what I mean? I live my truth. I practice what I preach because I learned that from Gen Zs.
That's amazing.
That's one thing that I said as well about how spiritually Gen Zs are more like more spiritually inclined, and I want to really acknowledge the fact that Gen Zs are the ones that really helped me with my awakening, because Gen Zs are the first generation to be open about depression, anxiety, ADHD, all these mental illnesses that we millennials could not speak about.
And they go out and actually seek for help.
Exactly.
They do it.
Yes.
So we need to give this generation some credit. Okay.
Shout out to Gen Zs because they are the way right now, in a sense that they know that we don't really need to be begging for nothing. I'm the creator of my reality. What I say is, if I have the discipline to make it come true, I will make it come true. And that's where it comes in. That's where the old school knowledge comes in. The discipline, the consistency, showing up when you don't want to, knowing why you're doing what you're doing, focusing, going back to the purpose. And that's where the old school tradition comes in. But being innovative, pushing the boundaries, what box, what limit. That is the energy that the Gen A's and Gen Z's come with. And if we incorporated all of that, imagine how transformative we would be. The world wouldn't come to an end.
Listen to
A new world will be formed.
Exactly.
Period.
2Ks, we see you.
We see you, 2Ks. We see you, Gen Z.
We see y'all.
You're doing the most. You really are.
And that was just us.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
to
right.
bring it to
Back home.
A little heart to heart. So this activity is gonna be fun for the entire family. It's the more the merrier.
Okay.
It's definitely for the family. This is how we build them bridges. The activity is called What Makes Our Family Strong. It's a list of words, a list of qualities and strengths. And as a group, I want y'all to identify. Because it's 1, 2, 3, we're strong. Because it's 1, 2, 3, we're relentless. Yes, that's the activity. I feel like it's gonna be nice. You'll see your strengths as a unit, as a group. Yeah, that's what I want you to identify. Woo! I see your personal strengths, but as a unit, what are we?
It just brought me. I want to bring you back home.
Yeah.
So that you can, I guess, when you answer this question, you can see. For me, the power in my family was. I think that's the greatest lesson in my life right now. So I'm just going to point that out, is boundaries and independence and standing up for myself and being true to me. My mother had to experience trauma to get to a point where she could have boundaries and stand up for herself. I had to people please and, be nice and be likable in order for me to get to a point where I realize it's not serving me anymore. I need to have boundaries. My sister grew up and already had boundaries in place. So we're moving as a generation. That's where our strength lies, in the movement, in acknowledging what was, what held us back. But as we move on with the generations, we take control of what was. We're breaking the curses.
That's amazing.
Because when my mom speaks to me about having boundaries, she speaks to me from experience. Do you understand what I mean? That's where my people-pleasing tendencies were born. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's in her approach with certain things. I've experienced this much, I've experienced that much, so you don't need to be, you know what I mean? But sometimes I'm just like, but I need to do this because I can sense I've still inherited that trauma. But then with the Gen Z, which is my sister, because my mom's Gen X, I'm Gen Y.
Yeah, you guys are so dope, yeah, because you get,
My mom's Gen X, I'm Gen Y, my sister Gen Z. She came through and she was like, hell no, this is what I'm doing. This is my boundary. And that is the strength that I just realized in my family, is that we're moving. We are moving.
All that knowledge.
Yes. We're not waiting for an experience to change my perspective because my mom has already gone through it, so why should I?
Exactly.
So yeah, those are things to think about. Damn, I'm just gonna go kiss them tonight.
That's exactly
my dynamic. It's such a powerful dynamic.
I want people to go through this as well.
I'm gonna go kiss my sister and my mom tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah. I realized that we're making strides.
Yeah.
We're making movements because we often we overlook the whole family dynamic. And the whole reason of you having the people that you have in your life is for you to reflect on who you are. It's very intentional. Who your mom is, who your dad is, who your sibling is, it's there for a reason. How they are, how they trigger you. It's all for your betterment. So looking deep at in all of that, the relationships, the dynamics, what has come up, the generational traumas, how you've worked through them through the generations, is a very important tool to really reflect on, to help you realize the power you have within your family.
Exactly.
The power you have within yourself. You, your name. And I mean, once you realize and acknowledge that power within your dynamic, within your name,
exactly.
When you step outside, do you understand? When you step out as who you are, as I step out as I know that I'm a generational curse breaker.
Exactly.
I am not a girl who's going to people please. I'm not.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I mean? I move different. I act different. So it's a very, very interesting activity.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Look at your mom right now. Look at your mom.
I can't deal. I refuse to deal.
Her mom is busy saying, we need to cut the cake right now. And I agree with her. We need to cut this cake. So you know what?
Yeah.
It's been great.
It's been great. It's been great. Oh my god. This
We have to end the episode.
Yeah, because wow.
Because we need to celebrate Bunny's birthday.
It's time. People are ready.
Yeah. We need to cut this cake.
People are tired. Yeah. It's been so great.
Yes. So, thank you guys so much. We love you so much. See you
So
next
much.
week. We're gonna celebrate Bunny's birthday.
Yeah,
So,
wow. Cheers from us. Cheers. Bye. What?
It's a vibe with H2.